would just say, I am my father's child. 20 votes. I am my mother's daughter. 40 votes. I like women. 80 votes. I love women. 100 votes. You all can suck my dick. After your funeral, everyone brought food for a body that didn't need it anymore. They spoke in hushed corners about how could this have possibly happened. You seemed too fragile a girl, too weak to even hold up your own shadow, much less a razor to your own skin. The girl your father had chased away some time ago found your mother, gave her a shoebox with a letter on top of it. The letter was from you and it read, Dear Mom, I know mountains are supposed to be majestic, but maybe they're just rocks and we're the majestic ones. And we all don't have to like one another, but we all should love one another. And since we all come from a woman, is it so bad I chose to love one? I mean, doesn't the mountain love the rock, and the rock the grass the tree its leaves, the leaves the breeze, and the breeze the throat of the God that it came from? And isn't the God supposed to love us all like he loves his own breath? See, I knew a woman once, Mom. She was my history and my teacher, but she loved another woman, and back then people didn't understand that kind of love, so they kept it hidden, encrypted postcard messages and pictures sent with a wink, a smile, and a lipstick kiss. And she did what the world said do, so she found herself a man and she gave him herself, and in the end that's the only thing we ever truly have to give to another person. But in the end it still wasn't enough, for she kept that old box of love letters her true love had sent her all those years ago, through all the moving and packing, trying and fighting, living and losing, feeling like living alive for so long it begins to feel like the truth, hiding in a closet for so long it begins to feel like home, holding her breath, afraid of what might come out with the air. And I thought this woman weak, but she was my history and my teacher, so I figured it's okay to be weak sometimes. If weak means loving yourself, then strong is for man, and man by nature is weak. So here we are again in this circle shaped like a closet and forgotten like the box full of your lesbian love letters I found in my closet one day, Mom. I came out my closet to let you know that the air is just fine and the view goes on forever, and I didn't cut anything on me that wasn't already dead. I just gave my freedom an exit door. I hope this helps you understand me better now, Mom. A pretty girl, yours truly, pretty as the color purple. Finishing the letter, her mother walked into the room full of mourners and made the following announcement: I am my daughter's mother. I am electric. I am dark flesh. I loved a woman once, and it's the only love I've ever truly known. I used to know how to scream. If you are in this room tonight, hiding in a closet, afraid of being judged by your so-called friends, your religious affiliates, your church, don't ask, don't tell, repeal bullshit policy, or just don't want to wind up being some tombstone in front of an ATM machine full of teddy bears and roses, please come out tonight. There's no judgment in this room. There's only air. Let's do this last piece and I'll get out y'all way. Thank you. I have one policy. I said I wasn't going to talk, and I'm breaking that. I apologize. Whether you buy something or not, I do believe in the energy of what happens in the spirituality of doing shows, whether it's fart jokes to serious poems. They're all necessary in our lives. So I do this professionally from city to city all year round, and I can't afford to take all of you with me to my next show. They don't pay me that much. But I can take you like kinetically. So whether you buy something or not, come holler me at the table before you leave. I'll be here till the show's over. Shake hands, eye contact, give me a name, so I can kind of take you with me that way. I have business cards, those are free, so we can keep in touch. And then the CDs. Cool? Cool. Is that all right? Say all right. All right. Beautiful. All right, last piece. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy. Sorry, because I can't afford the piano, so that was just me saying. In case I never see him again, he just sent me a text for Thanksgiving. In case I die on the road, something happens to me, and I don't see my son again, I do this poem everywhere I go, with the hopes that he'll bump into someone and have a place to sleep if he needed to, just by saying my name at a poetry venue. Some rules I would like for you to share with my son. If I never see him again, in any particular order, whichever one you remember is the one you should remember to share with him. Cool. Let's see. Tell him his dad said, don't look anyone in the eye. Tell him his dad said, don't fall in love. Tell him I said, don't talk to strangers. Tell him I said, don't trust anyone. Most important of all those, tell him I said, don't listen to your father. Tell him I said, don't drink. Tell him I said, don't drink to be cute. Don't drink to be sociable. Tell him I said, son, if you're gonna drink, I want you to drink to get drunk. Fucked up. Shit-faced. Stumbling, bumbling, rumbling in the parking lot, fighting your best friend, swinging at thin air, puking like you just swallowed a rock band, serenading a woman you just met that night, swearing that she's the only one for you. Wake up the next day in your neighbor's yard with only one shoe on, but no regrets. Tell him I said, don't date a woman who paints her nails red. Date a woman who is red. Fall in love with a fire engine. Fall in love with a fire. Burn anything that doesn't look like her love. Appreciate how a good woman's love will burn your inadequacies to cinder. Observe how a good woman holds a cane in her face and calls it a smile. How her lips have lips and they always become closer. Love a woman's hips the same way the moon loves the ocean's tide. Tell him to close his eyes, listen to the waves crash against her surf. Tell him to crash against a woman's hips like ocean waves on the moon, to crack craters into her moon. Tell him to paint his face with her conversation, keep her secrets beneath his eyelids, seek her truth in cornerstones. Tell him to rub the granite of the first of any Baptist church in the world, and she'll moan wherever she is. Wherever she is, a beach is soon to follow her. Tell him I said, boy, you better learn how to chase sunsets. Learn how to stretch out your todays, teach yoga to your sundial, keep tomorrow always on the horizon, and tell them said, yesterday, fuck yesterday. Literally. Make love to your most recent moments and memories. Rub rose petals into your yesterday's cheeks. Never lie to your yesterdays, lest they think of lying to you when you get older. So tell them I said to perfect the art of lying. Tell him to watch Fox News and CNN every day for an hour until he's able to sit through an entire hour of that shit and not throw up or laugh. Tell him I said to wake up every morning and look at himself totally naked in a mirror and say, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, until it sounds like a mantra. Then tell him to break the mirror, break every mirror in his house. In fact, tell him I said to ignore any reflection of who he is until he is forced to know the character of himself through the reflection of him in the smiles or frowns of people he meets. So tell him I said to make all his mirrors flesh, and when faced with stupid people, smile, silly niggas smile, ignorant bigots smile. Tell him I said to keep grenades in the corner of his mouth filled with shredded Bibles and dictionaries, and when people approach him claiming to be his antagonists or haters, tell him to hug them tightly and kiss them on the mouth while pulling the pins with his teeth. Tell him I said to remember that when he prays to God, God also prays to him. Tell him I said never get too old for cartoons. Tell him I said never try any drugs unless I'm there to test them out for him first. Tell him I said there's nothing a good joke or a good left jab can't fix. Tell him I said never tell a woman no when she says she wants to go dancing. So tell him I said he better learn how to dance, learn how to kiss a woman until she cries. Tell him I said most importantly of all these things, to kiss his father sometimes. When I'm old and I've lost my way, tell him to kiss me. When I can't remember my own name, tell him to kiss me. When he becomes a father himself and realizes how little I could have prepared him for this experience, tell him to kiss me with all the questions, all the pain, all the confusion. Tell him, tell him he can forget all these other things. Just tell him, remember this. Tell him to kiss his father. Well, let his father kiss him. See, it's the only apology we men are taught to give to our sons. Tell him it's the only I'm sorry I have left to share with them. Mercury, I love each and every one of you. I had a great day.